All right. Good morning. Good morning. Friday, August 15th. How you guys doing today? What is happening? Happening. What the hell's going on? It's in between coffees. Got the big one going today. It's going to be a big day. I want to thank you all for wishing me a happy birthday yesterday. And I pride myself in reaching out and responding to each and every person that says happy birthday to me. It takes the time. And yesterday I got steamrolled. I got steamrolled because we had a lot of wedding of the century things to do. And quite honestly, did not even get to look at my Facebook for more than a minute at a time. So you guys that all said happy birthday, I appreciate it. And it's going to take me a minute, but I'll respond. So, yes, Baba says, let's go, you filthy savage. Dave Howard, how you doing, buddy? The day before the big day. Yeah. Yeah, I had a I was gonna say I had a great birthday. I really didn't, honestly. It was fine. It was good. But we were just hammered down. Bubba and his brother David are here helping us put the lights together in the fountain in the pool. So it was just brutally hot. And these guys are from Memphis and they're up here going, damn, I thought we were coming to Maine. It was going to be nice out. And it was brutal. It was rough. Mike Nunez from Nunez Vineyard Management is here. Kevin Decorates, good to see you on Instagram. Dave Brackett, good morning, my friend. Had a great time. We had a great round of golf yesterday. And you guys, you know you haven't golfed in a while when you pick up your bag, your golf bag, and you go to hit one of the zippers and it just dry rots, comes off. I pulled my clubs out in the last 3-4 inches of the shafts. It's kind of got a little bit of surface rust on them. And I got the old Ping I2s, which are actually woods. So it's been a bit. The golf shoes, fortunately, didn't crack and fall off when I started walking with them. But after the round, I looked and all the spikes were gone. So those broke off during the round, mostly from the sheer power and grip strength, I'm sure. But I got to tell you, I played with Rick Durgan, Dave Brackett, and Mike Matheson. So it was good to see those guys. Jared Buzzle was there, and Ben and Kaylin and Dylan and Dubes. Zach Dubio was there. I'm forgetting somebody. Kevin McAllister, both my brothers. Just a good time. And we were, I don't know, 240 out. We played a scramble, so 240 yards out, Cinderella story. And I dig out the 3-wood, right? And me hitting a 3-wood off the deck, as they say, right? As I say, off the carpet. I got a good lie, right? I'm like, if I can pick this clean and hit it straight, it's going to go, right? Oh, yeah, I hit with the woods, baby. I shoot for pins, David. David's on here. I picked that thing clean off the carpet, right? And there she goes, straight as a rope, right for the green. Falls short, of course, because, I used to be able to hit the 3-wood about 250. I hit it. Rick has a cool watch that tells us everything about golf. And it was 205, he said, straight. He steps up. We found that out later. He steps up and rips his 211. So we didn't even get to use my ball for that shot. But that was a good one. I hit another one, pretty good 5-wood. But I figured if I could catch lightning in a bottle a couple of times, it would be fun. I just didn't want to hurt us. I'm like, all right, don't just drive it in the woods every time. now I hit it dirt. Yeah. I might have stretched it to 210 last night over a beer. But yeah, good times, good guys. We walked because it had rained. I guess they didn't give us carts, but honestly, that was good too because it gave us a chance to shoot the shit and talk and caught up. And want to thank Dave Brackett for putting that together. It was exactly what the doctor ordered. So we're trying to fit 10 pounds of you-know-what in a 5-pound bag the last few days. So today we're getting making a tent adjustment, getting the rest of the lights up. What else we got to do today? Make a couple of signs, Just get the venue put together and then chill out. We got to do a little rehearsal dinner tonight at 4 o'clock, and run through things. And then then it's let's go. A few things to do tomorrow. Nothing major, but we're ready. We're ready. So, and I was just talking to Bailey, and she's like, Dad, if you're at that point in the list where if it's kind of the nice to haves, if it doesn't happen for tomorrow, big deal. You're good to go. Good morning, Peter Christensen. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, good to see everybody. How you doing on a scale of 1 to 10, guys? Pop it in the chat. Yeah, we got a lot of people heading this way, coming across the country today, traveling for the wedding of the century. And I appreciate you all taking the time and the expense to come and celebrate with us. So it's going to be a great day. One thing we want to keep in mind, and I'm going to try to keep in mind over the next couple of days, is mindset matters, right? Mindset matters. So you're not just the narrator, okay? You're not just the narrator, you're the character, all right? Okay? Think about that for a minute. So, yeah, happy wedding eve. Thank you. Aaron Callie, good to see you. Good to see you, Rachel. Yeah, 8.5. Bubba on a 6. Bubba, you're in Maine. Come on, man. Oh, you're thinking like Steve said. He goes, well, if a 10 is when, Tony Robbins is calling you and asking you for advice, So he didn't laugh when I said ChatGPT calls me like daily for answers. It's ChatGPT. Somebody asked a question. So, yeah, good to see you, Dave. 7.5. Let's talk about the story you tell yourselves, guys, okay? It's either, it'll either be the engine that drives you forward or the anchor that holds you back, right? The anchor that holds you back. The good news, you can pick up the pen and rewrite your story anytime, guys, all right? Heck, I've done that with business and even life, and talk about what we're doing right now, Tomorrow is the culmination of basically a 9-year transition for me where, made a change and it took a lot to do it. So mindset is the foundation. We know that, right? Skills and strategies are useless if your mind says I can't, right? You got to believe it. Brain is constantly narrating your life, wanting to keep you comfortable, right? And you're believing it. We act in alignment with the story that we believe the most. Think about that for a minute, right? Like Dave used to say in high school, Bob, if you believe it, it's true. Bubba, are the bride and groom stressing out? We've been a little stressed, but I think that's part of it. And honestly, I think for Wendy and I, we spend so much time together that this week we haven't been, because we've been in different things. So we get back together and go, bah, 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 bah. We got to get this done. And then it's gotten a little chippy at times, but I think that's to be expected. So yeah, a little bit. So, yeah, but listen, guys, like I said, we act in alignment with the story we believe the most. Okay. I'm trying to read my notes and read the comments. Bubba, I'm here to calm everybody down. Yeah. That's why he stole my cell phone yesterday and started going Facebook Live while I was in the bathroom. That doesn't help. Oh, shit. Some limiting stories that we tell ourselves. I'm not ready. Yeah, I've failed before, so I'll probably just fail again, right? I don't belong in that room. Bullshit. That's just the way I am, right? How do we change that stuff? 3 ways. We catch it, we challenge it, we change it. Simple as that. Catch it. Notice when a negative or limiting thought pops up, negative story pops up, just notice it. Be aware, right? And then ask yourself, is this fact or just a belief? Is this just some bullshit I'm telling myself, right? To keep me, in second place all the time? Or is it a fact? Okay. And then change it. Replace it with a story that serves you, that's grounded in possibility and past wins. Hey, I can do this. I've done this before. I know what I'm doing, right? Here's an example. I'm not a good salesperson. I've never been good at sales. Rewrite that to, I'm learning and improving my sales skills every day, and each conversation is making me better, right? How about that? Easy enough. So guys, as I always say, identify one of these things today. One of these limiting stories, limiting beliefs you've been telling yourself, and identify it today and rewrite it into a powerful, supportive version. Yeah, burn the boats, Dave says. Say it out loud and use it as your mental go-to for the week. Like, I'm a badass MFer, whatever you want to say, right? You listen to me, guys. Routinely, when somebody says, hey, what are you up to? World domination. What are you working on? World domination. You know, I say it jokingly, but I'm not saying, oh, you know, well, we're just giving her hell over here. No, world domination. What's going on? World domination. Well, I can't do that. Why? What would have to happen? Right? Your life's not just shaped by what happens to you, but by the story that you tell yourself about it. So change the story. You can change the ending. Simple as that. Okay. Guys, tomorrow we'll talk about health as a performance multiplier. Okay. Because a better you can't run on empty. Alex Redmond, belong in the room. I am the room. Yeah. Matt Blood will tell you, I am the table. Said, take a seat at the table. He adds a few other colorful words in there, right? So rewrite your story, guys. Bubba says, I am a sales ninja. I provide the best product delivered by the best service at the best price. Absolutely. Yeah. And now, even though Bubba was a pretty big deal down in the South, he's now up here in the Northeast, putting a fountain together. So literally we can write this whole trip off, right, Bubba? So Steve says, somebody say health. What's going on, brother? Good to see you. I'm sure you found a gym already this morning. Bubba did. Good for you guys. Yeah, how are things going, everybody? Jason Rector is here. He's a 9. Yeah, so guys, that's what I had for you today. Just talking a little bit about mindset, rewriting that story in your mind, and not just don't believe the BS, right? You don't have to. Change it. Done and dusted. Love it. Appreciate it. So the crew is headed this way. You can almost feel it. Right? Yeah. Jason Rector, health. Right. Yeah, I'm healthy, happy. This, that, and the other. As Steve says, who's on here, keep your note cards handy. Right? I'll read you a couple. Let me see if I can find one that's not sales related. Hang on. This is one I wrote myself. Take ownership, extreme ownership. The state affects the outcome. When a tree grows, do you see the roots growing immediately? No, you don't. It takes time, guys, right? It takes time. Enjoy your afternoon, Dave. Thank you. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you for being here. Then my favorite one, what's your edge? Boom. Did you guys know I wrote a book? No comments, Bubba. So, yeah. Well, guys, I hope you have a great day today. We got a shit ton to do. And then get back here and grab a shower and go back over to my folks' house, which is only a couple miles away, and run through the operation here so that we look like it's well put together tomorrow, that we put some time into it. So Bubba says, LOL, the neighborhood will never be the same after tomorrow. Oh, God. You're right, Pete. It was an Amazon bestseller. Yeah, I'm not sure I'll share that comment, Bubba, with my parents. They did send a note out to all the neighbors. You know, hey, we're having a wedding and there's going to be some cars on the road. So, you know, just wanted to let you know, that kind of thing. Being neighborly. So hopefully that'll work. There's a guy out back, though, his dog barks. So I hope he takes a break at 4 o'clock. Otherwise, it'll be a real backyard wedding. So anyway, we can't think of the things that are going to happen, but we know we can handle it. And it's not a big deal. So if we don't have it, we don't need it. Steve says, what time is the polar plunge? I don't know. Ask Bubba. Maybe both you guys can go out off Pine Point Beach here in Maine. And there's only been 2 or 3 of the great white shark sightings. So it's probably fine. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Maybe a little. So anyway, guys, good to see you. Wendy is already up and gone, running around getting some last minute stuff. So I don't have any links for you today. However, you can find them in our other posts. Check out our Mach 5 event. Steve's on here. You guys have seen him a few times this week. Finally got rid of him. And It's been great having him on, chatting about what's going on. It's really coming together in Houston. So we would love to have you. If you're looking to improve life, business, everything. Do I have to be a contractor? No. Do I have to be in real estate? No. Do I have to own a business? No. Do you want to just get better at what you're doing? Come join us in Houston, October 1st through the 4th. I've been pounding on you guys for a while. Check out my social media. You'll see the links. You'll see all of it. Check out Bubba's stuff, Steve's stuff, Richard Nordheim. We're all going to be there. We got great speakers. Eli Wild, Jason Cisneros, Tony Flatham, the one and only Bubba Hogan will be there sitting on a panel discussion, dropping bombs. Okay. So it's going to be great. It's going to be great. We got a lot of great speakers. Lee Labrada, 1985 Mr. Universe. 7 times in a row was top 4 in the Mr. Olympia. So pretty awesome. Yeah, good. Dad says they're spraying the lawn for mosquitoes. So I told him Steve Rosenberg was coming. He said, well, shit, we better get rid of all the insects. He's kind of a softie, isn't he? I said, yeah, we want to make sure we get it cleaned up. So Jason says, I think that's alligator. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that this morning, Steve. I saw a couple of other Elite VIP tickets oversold out. I went, So Luke and Nikki McGee are in and coming to Mach 5. So Steve says, as long as you, Dave says, yeah, you don't have to be the fastest swimmer, just faster than that other guy, right? So, yeah, well, things are coming together. Guys, I appreciate it. You might think that with me getting married tomorrow, Wendy and I getting married tomorrow, that I would take the day off from this. But no, I'll be right here, 8 a.m., crushing life, being consistent, being disciplined, leading from the front, hoping that you do too. So I love you. Guys, have a great day. Let's go screw some shit up. All right. I'm out. We'll see you tomorrow at 8. Later.